Hello everyone, today I'm going to do some core work using my suspension trainer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 exercises. I'm going to do them for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I'm going to repeat them twice. We'll be busy for about 10 minutes. Grab your suspension trainer and come work out with me. Right, for the first exercise, we're going to do a reverse mountain climber. Up we go. Hips nice and high. Right, get the knees moving. And we're only working for 30 seconds now. Throughout this video, if I'm not talking, I'm trying to let your motivation speak. Okay, try and focus on the work that you're doing. Okay, there's no backing track and there's not a whole pile of instructions. Try and keep the hips nice and high. Right, drop it down. Right, next one up, we're going to do a crunch. So we're going to pop our knees up, lie ourselves back, and then we're going to get our shoulders off the ground. We're going to get our hands up as far as our ankles or our toes. Remember, there's only 30 seconds in between each one. If you want to drink it in between, work away. Pause the video if you need to and come back to it. Right, we're up. Back down again. Right. Breathe out at the top. That's it. And again, when I'm not speaking, just get to work. That's all I want you to do. We won't be busy for very long. 30 seconds off. We won't be busy for very long, so I don't want to annoy you. Alright, I'm going to take a quick drink. Ten seconds. Next up, we're going to do a reverse plank. Keep your feet in the straps. You're going to pop your hips up, get back in your hands. Right, up, hold. Keep your hips nice and high. Try and get one straight line between your shoulders, your hips and your ankles, and you're treading slightly down here for most people. Okay, if you can get it to dead straight, brilliant. If you can't, don't worry about it. You can work on that. Stay with me now. Nice deep breaths. Breathe out. Nobody forgets to breathe in. It's the breathing out that people forget. That's it. Right, drop down again. Third exercise done. Right, feet out of the straps. We're going to plank it this time, but we're going to face down. So I'm going to pop my toes in and flick around. And hands underneath the shoulder. And we're going to push up first, and then we're going to hold that position. Doing really well now. If you've stuck with it so far, stay with me. Right, cup the hands, up we go. And stay there. Doing really well now. Keep those hips nice and high. And don't forget, take a breath out. Okay, a lot of people have a tendency to hold their breath. They take a big gulp in and hold it. Don't do that. Try and keep the hips nice and high. Again, one straight line. Shoulders, hips, and ankles. Stay with it now. Good work. Okay. Drop down to your knees. Take a break. Grab a quick drink if you need to. Next one up is the pike. Similar enough position. We're just going to put our hips up nice and high. 15 seconds. Right, up. And take the hips. Try and thrust them up over your head. You've got to bring your head in underneath your shoulders to get this to work properly. Keep those hands rooted into the floor. And drop yourself back nice and slow. You've got to control this move the whole way. Good work. Okay, take 30 seconds. And turn back around. We're going to start this all over again. Starting with the mountain climber. Right, so I'm going to get my heels in the V. I've got 10 seconds there now. And then I'm going to get up on my hands again. I'm going to move my knees like I'm cycling a bike. But I'm doing this in reverse. I'll do another video with the proper mountain climber another day. Actually, I do think I have core videos that actually do the mountain climber, but not with the TRX strap. I'll leave the link to that at the bottom. Good work. Get that knee up, stay nice and high, stay nice and level. Try not to let your strap do any sawing. That's it. And drop. Right, that is that one done. We're only going to do these things twice. We're going back to the crunch. Keep your feet in the V. Take a sip of water if you need to. Nice deep breaths. Every rep that you do, that is you doing your health some good. It's the small steps that add up over time and make you a fit and healthy person. Right, drop it back, tuck the knees up, right, up we go again. I'm aiming to touch the toes, grab as far as you can. I don't expect you to get to the same level that I do, but if you can do better, I have nothing against doing better. But what I really want you to do is try as hard as you can. Good work. Yeah. Alright, good work. Take 30 seconds. I'm going to go into the reverse plank from there. I'm going to leave my feet in the straps. I'm going to pop up on my hands, keep my hips nice and high. It's kind of like the reverse mountain climber we were doing earlier, but we don't move our knees. You'd think it would be easier, but it's not really, is it? Okay, 10 seconds rest. I want you to remember why you're here, what's your goal, and why are you following this. You're trying to reach something. All right, go back to that now. You're going to need it. Right, up we go. And hold. Stay nice and steady in this position. Again, I tell people to focus on the breath out because I've very rarely met someone that forgets to breathe in. Okay, I have met people holding their breath and they're not letting anything out. 10 seconds to go. Again, refocus on that goal. Put that little determination behind you. Well done. Alright, drop down again. Good work. Right, 2 more sets and then we're done. We're going to do the planks. So I'm going to take my feet out of the straps. I'm going to pick these up like little socks, flick them over, put my toes in, turn over and get into a good position. Right, up we come. Hold again. Right, cup the hands in this position now. You should have your lower palm on the floor. You should be cupped in the middle. You should have your fingers pressing in. Then just hold that position. Hips up and hold. Again now, breath. Where is it? Take a breath out. You'll feel a bit of relief. And then back to that goal while you're here. Focus on that. Good work. Right, drop down. I'm going to be on my knees. I'm going to grab another sip of water just before we go again. One more pike, and then we can call it a day. Right, 5 seconds. Probably the hardest exercise of the lot. I saved the best till last because you're well able. Right, let's do this. There we go. Tuck the head in, shove the hips up and forward. Drive from the core. Don't be worried about how far you get your hips up. The trying is what I want you to do. That's it. Keep going. Wow. 30 seconds rest, and then we'll call it a day there. Alright, I'm gonna let my feet out of my straps. Ooh. Take a full rest now before you head off for the rest of your day. Well done, you just finished a 10-minute suspension trainer workout with me, Andrew Burns. If you like this video, please feel free to share it with someone else and help them get fit and strong too. And then of course, don't forget to give yourself a little bit of self-praise. You've just done some exercise that'll have long-term effects on your health. Well done.